The strange reality of growing up with a quiet monster.
When I was 8, I thought my dad was a superhero. Not the kind that flies, but the kind who could smell danger. See, every single night before we went to bed, Dad had this ritual. He'd walk to the front door, turn the deadbolt 3 times, then click the porch light on and off exactly 7 times. I used to stand at the top of the stairs watching him, thinking it was some cool secret code. I'd even count along in my head. 1, 2, 3, 7. If he missed a click, or if the light flickered weirdly, he'd just stand there, frozen, like he was listening for something coming from the woods behind our house in suburban Ohio. I remember once my friend Leo stayed over for a sleepover. We were playing video games late, and we saw Dad doing the light dance in the hallway. Leo laughed and asked, "Yo, is your dad okay? Why is he playing with the switch?" I looked him dead in the eye and said, "He's checking the perimeter, Leo. If he doesn't do that, the shadows can get inside." I wasn't joking. I truly believed that my dad's clicking kept us alive. Then there was the blue tape incident. Dad started putting tiny pieces of blue painter's tape on the floor around the kitchen island. He told me it was a force field for my toy cars. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'd spend hours making sure my Hot Wheels never touched the blue lines. But then I saw my mom's face. She wasn't playing. She was crying in the pantry while Dad was obsessively measuring the distance between the tape and the fridge with a ruler. It wasn't until I was 22, sitting in a lecture hall, that I realized Dad wasn't a superhero. He wasn't courting us from monsters in the woods. He was drowning in severe, undiagnosed OCD. Those shadows I was so scared of, they weren't outside the house. They were inside his head. And the most messed up part, we all just played along because we didn't want to break the only world he knew how to live in. I didn't grow up in a fortress. I grew up in a cage, and I was the only one who didn't know I was locked in. What's something you saw as a kid but didn't realize was messed up until you were older? The Reddit Reader, 84 Lack View.